Ever walked through an airport and felt like something just isn't right? Why does the floor suddenly change from tile to carpet before security? Why does your plane land early when you were sure it left late? And what if I told you that the charging station you're about to plug into might actually be spying on you? Stick with me, because today I am going to share some of the biggest airport secrets most travelers never hear about. And trust me, you'll want to watch until the end if you care about keeping your belongings safe. Picture this. You're rushing to your gate, phone battery at 2%, and finally you see it, a free charging port. Feels like a small miracle, but here's the problem. Those public charging stations are often hotbeds for what's called juice jacking. Hackers can sneak malware into your phone the second you plug in. Some airports even place special seating areas with cameras and microphones trained on travelers. You think you're charging your phone, but you could be charging someone's private file on you instead. The simple fix: carry a power bank or use a small gadget called a data blocker that prevents unwanted transfers. A tiny investment can save you a world of trouble. Now think back to the last time you approached airport security. Did you notice how the flooring switched to carpet? That's not an interior design choice, it's behavioral design. The softer ground makes you walk slower and subconsciously calmer. Airports discovered that when passengers move at a slower pace, they're easier to screen and control. You're not just walking across carpet, you're being managed without even realizing it. You finally make it past security, hot and tired, and your water bottle is empty. The fountain is right there, free hydration. But here's what no one tells you. Studies have shown airport water fountains are crawling with bacteria, mold, and biofilm. Hundreds of people press the button every single day, and cleaning often lags behind the traffic. That refreshing sip might be worse than a gas station bathroom sink. If you're serious about staying healthy, refill your bottle at a cafe or bring your own end-user refill station. Here's another one that might surprise you. You're not as anonymous in an airport as you think. Flight attendants, gate agents, even some ground crew receive notes on certain passengers before flights. That could include VIPs, frequent flyers, or people flagged for causing trouble in the past. If you once lost your temper at baggage claim, don't be surprised if staff give you extra attention the next time. They're not being nosy, it's protocol, but it does mean they remember more than you might expect. And let's talk about your checked luggage. You wave goodbye at the counter and assume it goes straight to the plane. In reality, your bag takes a solo trip through high-tech scanners that make Superman's X-ray vision look weak. These machines check for explosives, chemicals, and suspicious shapes. It all happens in seconds, but here's the dark side. Some airport staff have been caught stealing from bags at this stage. Sure, cameras monitor the process, but theft still happens. If you don't want to risk it, never pack valuables in checked luggage. Airlines also play games with overbooking. They sell more tickets than there are seats on the plane because data shows some people want to show up. But when everyone does show up, guess who gets bumped? You. It's perfectly legal, perfectly calculated, and perfectly frustrating. The airline doesn't lose, the passenger does. Here's one that's even more unsettling. Sometimes passengers pass away mid-flight. Do airlines announce it? No way. They use discreet code phrases like Jim Wilson or Operation Sunrise. They sound harmless to you, but to the crew they mean a very serious situation is unfolding. It's all about keeping passengers calm and avoiding chaos. Now let's talk money. Those ATMs sitting conveniently next to your gate are nothing short of traps. Outrageous fees, terrible exchange rates, sneaky charges buried in fine print. On one withdrawal, you could lose 10% or more. And if you're using a foreign card, it's even worse. The smart move is to grab cash before arriving at the airport or just use a card once you're inside. Airplanes themselves aren't as clean as they look either. Your tray table, your seatbelt, even your armrests are usually dirtier than a public restroom stall. Between flights, crews do quick wipes, not deep cleans. Full scrubbing might happen once a month, That tray you're eating from? Hundreds of germs, so bring sanitizing wipes. Clean your seat before settling in. Food and drinks inside airports are another trap. Everything costs double or triple because you're stuck with no other options. A sad sandwich might cost you $14, a bottle of water $6. They know you're hungry, tired, and desperate. You're not paying for food, you're paying for being trapped. Pack snacks before you leave home. And what about lost luggage? It doesn't just sit in a back room forever. After a certain time, airports sell unclaimed bags at auctions. They don't even open them first. Buyers could score designer clothes or a suitcase full of old flip-flops. It's a giant mystery box game at your expense. If you've ever seen a quiet lounge tucked away with comfy chairs and free snacks, here's the secret. You don't need to be rich or elite to get in. Many lounges sell day passes, and some credit cards even free ones grant access. Instead of fighting for outlets by a noisy gate, you could be sipping free cappuccinos in peace. Ever celebrated landing early? Don't be too quick to cheer. Airlines often pad flight times on purpose, so even when they're late, they still appear on time or early. It's not a win for you, it's a win for their statistics. And here's one that sounds alarming but really isn't. On long flights, pilots nap. It's standard practice. One rests while the other manages controls or autopilot takes over. It's legal, regulated, and safer than letting them fly exhausted. So if the captain's asleep, relax. That's actually the system working. Finally, the bathroom trick. The moment you land, everyone races to the first restroom near arrivals. It's dirty, crowded, and stressful. The smarter move is to keep walking deeper into the terminal. Those bathrooms are cleaner, emptier, and stocked. Your bladder can wait one more minute. Your dignity will thank you. Airports are full of hidden tricks, some clever, some creepy, and some designed purely to squeeze money out of you. But now you know how to spot them and how to beat them. If this opened your eyes, stick around for more travel secrets. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel hacks, airline tips, and essential guides to help you fly smarter and smoother.